Have you ever questioned the way things are? Have you ever wondered if there's more to the story than what meets the eye? Welcome, dear listeners, to our exploration of the unconventional, the bizarre, and the extraordinary in the realm of science. Our journey today takes us back to the 20th century, an era marked by rapid scientific advancements and groundbreaking theories. Yet among these, a handful stand out not for their immediate acceptance, but for the initial skepticism they met. Yes, these are the fringe theories, the ones dismissed as outlandish only to later be confirmed as true. They serve as stark reminders of the importance of questioning the norm, of daring to think differently, for in the pursuit of scientific understanding, it is often the unconventional that leads to breakthroughs, to revelations that shift paradigms and redefine what we know. So, fasten your seatbelts as we embark on a journey of discovery, tracing the footsteps of bold thinkers who dared to challenge the status quo. Our first stop takes us to the early 20th century, where the idea of continents drifting on the Earth's surface was met with ridicule. Enter Alfred Wegener, a German meteorologist and polar researcher, who proposed a theory that was as groundbreaking as it was controversial: the theory of plate tectonics. Many in the scientific community scoffed at Wegener's notion, dismissing it as fanciful and lacking in concrete evidence. Yet Wegener was undeterred. He passionately argued for his theory, citing the puzzling fit of South America and Africa, and the identical fossils found across different continents as evidence. As decades passed, mounting geological evidence began to chip away at the walls of skepticism. Seafloor spreading, the discovery of identical rocks on different continents, and the precise mapping of the ocean floor all pointed towards one undeniable truth. The continents were indeed drifting, and so, a theory once ridiculed now forms the bedrock of modern geology. Next, we delve into the microscopic world, where the rules of classical physics fall apart. Welcome to the realm of quantum mechanics, a theory so strange and counterintuitive that it initially faced widespread dismissal. Quantum mechanics operates on the principle that particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously, only committing to a single reality when observed. Sound bizarre? It certainly did to the scientific community of the early 20th century. Despite its initial rejection, quantum mechanics persisted, largely due to the success of its predictions. The theory accurately predicted the existence of particles before they were observed, a feat that gradually won over skeptics. It's a testament to the power of this theory that it now underpins much of our modern technology. From the transistors that power our computers to the technology behind medical imaging, quantum mechanics has moved from the fringes of scientific thought to the heart of our everyday lives. Quantum mechanics, once an outcast, now plays a crucial role in our daily lives, from computers to medical imaging. Now we venture beyond our planet to the origins of the universe itself. In the early 20th century, the idea that the universe began with a Big Bang was met with skepticism. Many scientists preferred the steady-state model, which suggested the universe had no beginning or end. But a Belgian physicist, Georges Lemaitre, proposed a radical idea. He suggested that the universe began from a single, infinitely dense point, which exploded and continues to expand. This notion was initially dismissed as outlandish, but then two key pieces of evidence surfaced. First, Edwin Hubble's observations showed that galaxies were moving away from us in all directions, indicating an expanding universe. Second, the detection of the cosmic microwave background radiation, an afterglow of the Big Bang, offered irrefutable proof. These discoveries transformed the Big Bang theory from a fringe idea to accepted scientific fact. Today it forms the cornerstone of our understanding of the universe, illustrating the cosmic journey from a singularity to the vast cosmos we see today. The Big Bang theory, once a fringe idea, now forms the cornerstone of our understanding of the universe. We now delve into the unseen, the mysterious, the dark side of the universe. Picture this: it's the early 20th century and astronomers are puzzled. They've noticed that galaxies aren't behaving as they should according to the laws of physics. Enter the concept of dark matter and dark energy, initially dismissed as too outlandish, too fringe. But as the century wore on, these concepts gained traction. Why? Because the universe was full of phenomena that simply couldn't be explained by classical theories. Galaxies spinning too fast, the universe's expansion accelerating. These mysteries couldn't be solved without invoking the idea of unseen matter and energy. And so what started as a fringe theory became mainstream. Today, it's widely accepted that dark matter and dark energy make up a staggering 95% of our universe. Unseen, yet omnipresent, they continue to puzzle and fascinate us. Dark matter and dark energy, once controversial, now constitute 95% of our universe. From the expanse of the universe, we now turn inward to the very fabric of life. The Human Genome Project, an ambitious undertaking of the late 20th century, aimed to map the entire human genetic code, yet it was met with skepticism. Critics claimed it was too grand a task, the technology was not ready, and the financial burden too great. But the proponents of the project were not deterred. They embarked on a journey that spanned 13 years, and the result was nothing short of revolutionary. The entire human genome, over 3 billion DNA base pairs, was successfully sequenced. This remarkable achievement unlocked a new understanding of human biology, leading to advancements in personalized medicine, genetic testing, and the identification of numerous disease-causing genes. The Human Genome Project, once deemed impossible, now stands as a testament to human ingenuity. It reminds us that sometimes the most daring, outlandish ideas can lead to the most profound discoveries. Now we explore a new layer of complexity in genetics that challenges our understanding of inheritance. Epigenetics, a term coined by Conrad Waddington in the 1940s, was initially met with skepticism. It seemed to contradict the accepted genetic framework by suggesting that our environment and experiences can influence our genes and their functions, and not just within our own bodies, but potentially impacting generations to come. The scientific community was hesitant, if not outright dismissive. It was an idea that seemed to blur the lines between traditional genetics and the long discredited theories of Lamarckian inheritance. Yet as research advanced, the evidence became harder to ignore. Studies now show that epigenetic changes can indeed affect an organism's phenotype without altering the underlying DNA sequence. This has transformed our understanding of genetics, revealing that our genes are not merely a static blueprint, but a dynamic entity influenced by factors beyond the simple sequence of nucleotides. Epigenetics, once an enigma, now opens new doors in our understanding of life. Next, we journey into the human brain, where the concept of change was once deemed impossible. The theory of neuroplasticity, once scoffed at, suggested that our brains are not static, but rather malleable, capable of change and adaptation throughout our lives. In the early days, the scientific community was skeptical. The brain, they argued, was hardwired, its pathways set in stone from a young age. But as research evolved, so did our understanding. Emerging evidence began to contradict the established belief. Experiments demonstrated that the brain could indeed rewire itself in response to experience or injury. This groundbreaking concept revolutionized our comprehension of the brain and its potential. Today, neuroplasticity is fundamental to understanding brain function and treating neurological disorders. It informs therapies for stroke victims, those with brain injuries, and even individuals suffering from mental health issues. Neuroplasticity, once a radical idea, now offers hope to millions around the world. Let's now turn to our planet, seen through a lens that was once considered unscientific. We're talking about the Gaia Hypothesis, a theory that proposes that our planet functions as a single self-regulating system, much like a living organism. When first presented by scientist James Lovelock in the 1970s, the Gaia Hypothesis was met with much skepticism. Critics argued it was too mystical, too teleological, and not scientifically rigorous. However, as the years passed, the Gaia Hypothesis started to gain traction. Scientists began to see the value in viewing Earth as an integrated whole, where every part, from the smallest microorganism to the largest mountain range, plays a role in maintaining the conditions for life. This hypothesis has since influenced fields as diverse as climatology, geology, and even philosophy. The Gaia Hypothesis, once dismissed, now helps us understand the intricate balance of life on Earth. And who knows what other theories, currently on the fringe, might one day help us understand our universe in ways we can't yet imagine. Finally, we journey beyond our universe to a realm of infinite possibilities. The Multiverse Theory, a concept that was once relegated to the realms of science fiction and fantasy, now holds a place in the annals of scientific debate. This theory proposes that our universe is not alone, but one of a potentially infinite number of universes, each with its own physical laws and cosmic events. In the mid-20th century, this idea was met with skepticism, dismissed as fanciful thinking rather than rigorous scientific theory. Yet, as our understanding of quantum mechanics and cosmology has advanced, the multiverse theory has gained traction. Scientists are now split, some arguing that the theory is untestable and thus unscientific, while others believe it offers a solution to some of the most perplexing questions in cosmology. The multiverse theory, still controversial, challenges our very understanding of reality. It compels us to consider the possibility that our universe is just one of an infinite number of cosmic realities. As we close this journey of discovery, let's reflect on the power of unconventional thinking. It's the spark that ignites the fire of scientific progress, the catalyst for new discoveries, and the force that drives our understanding of the universe forward. The history of science is a testament to the power of open-mindedness. It was open-mindedness that allowed scientists to entertain ideas that seemed outlandish, to challenge the status quo, and to venture into uncharted territories. It was open-mindedness that led to the validation of once fringe theories like plate tectonics, quantum mechanics, and the multiverse theory. These theories, initially dismissed as unconventional, have now found their rightful place in our scientific understanding, fundamentally changing how we perceive the world and our place in it. They remind us that the pursuit of knowledge often requires us to question assumptions, to be receptive to new ideas, and to embrace the unfamiliar. May we always keep our minds open to the endless possibilities that the world of science holds.